Welcome to my mad science and witchcraft laboratory. This is where I do all my experiments of creativity. It is the perfect location for today's more spooky-themed video, so I can talk to you about monsters. Monsters who only come around this time of year. Monsters who love cereal. The General Mills Monster Cereal Gang.
Wow, that was a lot of build-up for a bunch of cereal box pictures.
Oh no, they're more than just a bunch of packaging decorations. The monsters have a life to them all their own. They've got their own animated commercials. They've been different types of merchandise. They've been designed and redesigned over the years. There have even been other monsters added to the gang.
Okay, I see you're already wound up about this. Might as well talk about this for the next 10 minutes.
Exactly! And while I do, I'm working on designs for our own monster cereal-inspired artwork. Now Eli, you are easy. You've got to be blueberry, like blueberry, right?
I like apples more than blueberries.
Oh, but those aren't blue.
You're an artist, aren't you? Invent blue apples. And all apple cereals have to be red.
Actually, funny you mentioned that. The monster cereals added a new flavor last year. And a new monster, Carmilla Creeper. She's a zombie girl, apparently. Franken Berry's long-lost cousin. And her cereal is caramel apple, in green.
Makes sense, green zombie.
Also, there are green apples.
Nope, I want my cereal blue, with apple flavor.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out. Speaking as a 90s kid, this ironically reminds me of Applejack cereal. But back to the monsters.
Wouldn't want to make you talk about the wrong cereal. That would be terrible.
Going way back to 1971.
Wow, a full-blown trip through time.
Yep, back during the peak of Saturday morning cartoons, and when classic monsters were really popular. They had a full-blown monster craze since the late 1950s, where Frankenstein, Count Dracula, and ghosts seemed to be in everything. Now that Saturday morning cartoons were in their golden age, commercials for kids were taking notice. And in came animated cereal commercials meant to appeal to kids. The monster cereal characters Count Chocula and Franken Berry got introduced first in their cartoon commercials, when they were shown as spooky but fun but never too scary.
Don't be scared. I'm the super sweet monster with the super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
An early commercial featured a cartoon kid that scared both of them easily.
Count Chocula. Franken Berry.
Hi!
Kids loved these new monsters who weren't scary at all, with fun flavors. Franken Berry was even the first strawberry-flavored cereal to hit the shelves. So, the novelty of that, and their funny little commercials where the mascots would be scared of anything, while also arguing over who had the best taste in cereal, things boomed for them quickly. So a year later, a third monster, Blueberry, joined the crew.
Hello, Blueberry.
He was the first blueberry-flavored cereal to ever hit the shelves.
With the haunting blueberry taste.
These were, and still are, the main monster cast. But they were far from the last to get introduced. In 1974, they introduced Fruit Brute, the Wolf Man, to add to the monster lineup.
Fruit Brute, with a howling good taste of fruit.
So his flavor was just fruit?
Yeah, I'm not sure what his flavor was meant to be specifically. I've heard different things, like it was originally something like creamy lime, but later changed to something like cherry. Either way, his run was short-lived, because he was discontinued in 1982. He was replaced by Yummy Mummy in 1987.
With Yummy Mummy Monster Mellows, fruity yummy mummy, make your tummy go yummy.
But again, discontinued in 1992. Apparently just theming a cereal mascot after just fruit in general doesn't do especially well.
Well, I guess we'll see how long that new girl, Carmilla, will last based on that.
She's actually kind of a big deal. She's the first girl mascot in the series. Heck, she's the first girl General Mills cereal mascot ever. Something they've been trying to do for a long time, apparently. And she's the first new one we've gotten in the monster cereal lineup since the 80s. The first time in 36 years. That's pretty huge. They really leaned into her being the modern one. She's supposed to be a DJ. In recent years, they've even brought back Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy once in a while. So we've had up to 6 available, but that's rare. One way or another, the monster cereal crew is pretty iconic. And the fact that they only show up around Halloween time makes them feel special every year. Funny enough, they were a year-round treat up until 2009, when they were switched to being a seasonal special. But for me, it's not about the cereal.
It's not? Then what are we doing here?
I'm an artist. I went to animation school. I'm most interested in the characters in their animated commercials.
Ah yes, the best part of every breakfast. The commercials.
You know, the first commercial Count Chocula and Franken Berry had was made by Bill Melendez, who famously animated the Peanuts holiday specials. It's the reason why the kid in the commercial looks so much like a character from Peanuts. But their connection to Peanuts weren't the only claim to fame. They also cross-promoted with other IP like Goosebumps, Scooby-Doo, and the 1998 movie Casper Meets Wendy.
Those monsters sure know how to stay on theme with their pop culture references.
Here's a fun fact I learned while I was looking all this up. Turns out the original artist who designed the very first Count Chocula also designed Trix Rabbit in 1959. But the art style didn't always stay the same. In fact, in 2014, the Monster cereals got a cool new look, where they asked 3 DC comic artists to do the iconic monsters in their own style, in limited edition boxes. And recently, in 2021, the Monster cereal bunch, including Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy, got together for the 50th anniversary and did a remake of the Monster Mash, the greatest monster anthem of all time. If you haven't seen the reunion video, you really should. It's a scream.
Why are we back together? Why now? It's the mash.
The Monster Mash. That's monster culture. Look at it this way. Santa Claus, that guy has, 80 songs? Meanwhile, us monsters get one. It's not fair.
Monsters are to the mash like Blink is to 182.
To go along with this video, they made a limited edition Monster Mash cereal, where for the first time ever, you get all 5 cereals in one bowl. They also did a remixed version of the Monster Mash in 2023, when Carmilla Creeper, the DJ, arrived. Can't let those DJ skills go to waste. The monsters are more than just promotional cereal characters. They're a cast of colorful cartoons and animations, a long-running history, with exclusive artwork and collectible boxes. And now they're canonically a band.
They're still just a bunch of cartoons and cereal boxes, though.
Ah, so you don't want your own cartoon cereal box? If you're so uninterested, right?
No way. Even here. What'd you make for me?
Well, for Atticus, I made peaches and cream.
What about me, though?
For myself, I made honey raisin cereal.
What about me, though?
And for you, Eli, I have Blue Moon apple cereal. Turns out there really are blue apples out there. But I also added red apple shaped marshmallows, just because it looks cool.
Ooh, okay, I really like that. Mine is the best one.
I disagree. My peaches and cream are clearly the best flavor.
Oh please, mine includes a rare fruit color.
And mine is a light, airy flavor that goes perfectly with milk.
And mine has the sweet taste of honey and real raisins, with puffed rice that crackles. But I think they'd all be great.
Peaches and cream.
Cackling raisin crunch.
Once in a blue moon apple.
Well, that was a howling good time, and if you guys think so too, give this video a like.
And we'll scare up another video for you all soon.
I don't do puns, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.